Bruce Lee, the man who redefined martial arts. Bruce Lee's name resonates through the worlds of martial arts and cinema alike. His unmatched speed, power, and technique made him a global phenomenon. But beyond his iconic status, Bruce Lee brought a revolution to martial arts with his unique moves. In this video, we'll explore some of Bruce Lee's most iconic martial arts techniques, breaking down what made them extraordinary and how they continue to influence martial artists and film enthusiasts worldwide. 1. The 1-inch punch, power and minimal distance. One of Bruce Lee's most legendary techniques, the 1-inch punch, defies conventional logic. Picture this: standing inches away from your opponent, barely moving your fist and yet generating enough force to send them flying. This punch amazed the world because it shattered the norms of traditional fighting. Most punches require a large wind-up to pack a powerful impact, but Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch proved that mastery of technique and body mechanics can generate tremendous power with minimal movement. The secret? The perfect coordination of his entire body, from his feet and hips to his torso and fist. Bruce Lee knew how to harness explosive energy from every part of his body to create this iconic punch. It wasn't about brute strength. It was about using the body as a unified weapon. Even today, martial artists study this move to understand the power of true technique. 2. The intercepting fist. Speed meets precision. In Bruce Lee's martial philosophy, the best defense is a well-timed offense, and that's where the intercepting fist comes into play. This technique was all about striking before the opponent even had a chance to launch their attack. Imagine someone about to throw a punch, and in the blink of an eye, Bruce Lee's strike had already landed. The intercepting fist was about impeccable timing and anticipation. Bruce believed in cutting through an opponent's move before it could even take form, relying on speed and precision to stay one step ahead. You can see this technique showcased in many of his films, delivering a hit so fast that the other fighter didn't even realize what had happened. This move embodies the philosophy of Jeet Kune Do, where simplicity and directness always triumph over complex techniques. The sidekick, power and precision. Perfected. Bruce Lee's sidekick was far from ordinary. It was devastatingly powerful, capable of delivering knockouts both on screen and in real life. Though the sidekick may seem simple in concept, it demands exceptional balance, flexibility, and strength to execute effectively. In Bruce Lee's hands, or rather, his legs, the sidekick became a force to be reckoned with. His lightning-fast leg would whip out with deadly accuracy, targeting his opponent's midsection or head, depending on the situation. Whether at close range or from a distance, Bruce Lee's sidekick was a versatile weapon that could send his opponents flying. His mastery of this move, combined with his perfect sense of timing, made it one of his most feared techniques. The back fist, speed and surprise. Another deadly technique in Bruce Lee's arsenal was the back fist. This seemingly simple move was delivered with blinding speed, often catching opponents completely off guard. The beauty of the back fist lies in its unpredictability. It could be thrown from multiple angles and was incredibly difficult to defend against due to its sheer velocity. Bruce Lee perfected the back fist to make it an essential part of his Jeet Kune Do philosophy. Rather than wasting time on elaborate setups, the back fist allowed Bruce to strike fast and decisively, exploiting any opening in his opponent's defense. In films and in real life, this technique proved to be highly effective, highlighting Bruce's ability to blend speed with precision to devastating effect. The back fist, speed and surprise. Another deadly technique in Bruce Lee's arsenal was the back fist. This seemingly simple move was delivered with blinding speed, often catching opponents completely off guard. The beauty of the back fist lies in its unpredictability. It could be thrown from multiple angles and was incredibly difficult to defend against due to its sheer velocity. Bruce Lee perfected the back fist to make it an essential part of his Jeet Kune Do philosophy. Rather than wasting time on elaborate setups, the back fist allowed Bruce to strike fast and decisively, exploiting any opening in his opponent's defense. In films and in real life, this technique proved to be highly effective, highlighting Bruce's ability to blend speed with precision to devastating effect. 5. Footwork, the art of mobility. Bruce Lee's physical prowess wasn't just limited to his strikes. His footwork was another key aspect of what made him such an exceptional martial artist. Bruce Lee had the ability to move with lightning speed, making him incredibly hard to hit and allowing him to dictate the pace of any fight. He learned much of this footwork from boxing, fencing, and traditional martial arts, but adapted it to create his own style. Whether he was closing in for an attack or retreating to avoid strikes, his fluid and graceful movement made him elusive. Bruce believed that a martial artist who could control their movement could control the fight, and his footwork demonstrated just that. 6. The Dragon Whip Kick, a powerful, dynamic move. One of Bruce Lee's most visually impressive techniques was the Dragon Whip Kick. This dynamic move involved Bruce whipping his leg around in a fluid arc, delivering a high